Hey guys, it's me, Anthony, and today we're going to look at an amazing deal on a video game lot that me and my dad purchased on Facebook Marketplace. Stay tuned and we'll see what all we got, and what the total value is, compared to what we paid. Since moving to California from Ohio, I had to downsize the collection of the games I absolutely wanted or needed to keep. Me and my dad were hoping to try and rebuild our collection out here by going to swap meets and thrift stores, something that we just didn't have much of back in Ohio. However, with the recent climate of the world, we just haven't been able to make that happen. So instead, we took the Facebook Marketplace as a way to search for deals on retro video games. If you're into retro video games and videos like this, then please consider subscribing. Not only does it help me out, but by clicking the bell icon next to it, you'll get notified whenever I upload a new video. If you missed our last video where we purchased a lot of NES games for $125, well, I'd really recommend that you checked it out. Anyways, we sold a few of those items already on eBay. Since I already had them in my collection, that means that we have this much money now to spend on more video games. So this is a lot of NES stuff that was listed on Facebook Marketplace for $125. We offered them $90 and ended up paying $100 for it. I'll go over every item in the lot, showing the price that's worth using price charting and eBay sold listings. So, let's dive in. Alright, so let's get started with the NES accessories in the lot. For starters, we got a NES Advantage, which was extremely strange because the previous lot that we got of NES stuff also came with an NES Advantage. For some odd reason, back in Ohio, these were pretty hard to come by, and it was just one of those weird things and weird coincidences where both lots had an NES Advantage. And this one is just, it's super clean. You can see by the back plate, there's literally no scratches. The rubber feet are perfect. The joystick is not squeaky. The buttons are perfect, and I don't know. This might be a replacement for my already existing NES Advantage, but I'll just have to really, I guess, nitpick it and see which one is the best looking. For sure, this one is a candidate. We got a gray NES Zapper. Always nice to see the gray one instead of the orange NES Zapper. RFs and power supply for our NES. Look at this thing, guys. We've really lucked out, it seems, with really nice looking NESs. It's got some scratches on the top, for sure, but nothing so deep that, you know, you can see it, and no yellowing. It's just, this one is pristine condition for sure. So we're gonna get into the games, but I want to mention before that the original listing and the pictures that we saw did not show any manuals and barely any sleeves for these games. Now that that's out of the way, let's start off with Silent Service for the NES, which doesn't have a manual, doesn't have a sleeve. And the other that doesn't have a manual, but does have a sleeve, being Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Now the rest of these games do have the manuals for them, and sleeves to go with them, which is just amazing, and really, like, kind of changed the price for us. So this was what really made it a amazing deal after all, was getting these games and them having the manuals for them. Anyways, we've got 1942. A great shooter, really fun. Capcom just really outdone themselves with these shooters. I don't know, I just really enjoy 1942, and we've got the manual for it, which is just in such great condition. It's kind of unbelievable. We've got Shooting Range, again, with the manual. And I'd like to mention that also, the games, some of them came in this little carrying case, which isn't Nintendo branded at all, but fits the games perfectly. Literally having cutouts also for the games to fit in, which is just awesome. We got Tiger Heli with the manual, and it's just amazing looking. Great condition. Again, another awesome shooter on the NES. We got the sequel to 1942, 1943, and its manual. Iron Tank, and a manual for it, which was really cool also to see that it was a advertisement for Akari Warriors, Akari Warriors 2, all those SNK games, which is just super duper cool, super awesome to see. I haven't played this one, but I've played a little bit of Akari Warriors, so I might actually check this one out since it's the same company. We got this one, which I hadn't heard of, which is a Zapper game, Freedom Force. Its manual. This one being made by Sunsoft. Usually when I see Sunsoft, I see them for their NES Accessories. So not much of their games. Data East, Cobra Command, and its manual. We've got another light gun game, being Gotcha, an original black box light gun game, being Hogans Alley, the manual. I'd really like to get the black box games all boxed. I don't know, it just seems like that would be a cool thing, and this might be a good starter towards that, because its manual and game are in really good condition. Rambo and its manual, and Top Gun. Not the best flying simulator, but a challenging game for sure on the NES. And then two of the awesome things in this lot that I just love to see. Firstly being this Nintendo Power, like, mail-in little advertisement thing that would have been in the games, and it's just awesome condition, super duper cool. And one thing that I had never seen is this Capcom poster, which is small, where I'll open it up and show it off. Really awesome poster. It shows some of the original Capcom games, being like Commando, Mega Man, the original one, 1942, some 1943, Bionic Commando, just, I don't know, such a awesome poster, and that's gonna be a keeper for sure, because I love my posters to decorate my game room and just my rooms in general. And lastly, which was an awesome surprise, which was Breakthrough in the box. Which is just in such good condition. I'll real quick get the game and show you. And I'd like to also show that not only does it have the manual, but it also has a poster. Here is the Data East poster, kind of similar to the Capcom poster, but this one being Data East games. So your Rampage, your Karnov, which we actually got in the previous lot, Breakthrough, of course, and Burger Time. And that's it for the NES lot that we purchased for $100. So we ended up saving around 3 times less than what we would have to pay retail for all these games, and that is just amazing. Some of these games, like 1942, 1943, Tiger Heli, are ones that I got rid of before the move out here to California. Now having them back is just great. And of course, with all the doubles and games that we don't really want, we can sell those off to fund more video games for this collection. Anyways guys, what is your favorite shooter on the NES? There was a few really good ones in there, but was there one that you may have saw missing? Leave a comment down below because I'd love to hear it. Like this video if you liked it, share it with friends, and of course, we'll see you with more videos in the future.